Trips left, trips left. Go left. Hank.
They go play action here on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
372. Sunday. Move. 73.
They'll run for the first time to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Green 80. Move. You.
On second down, Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Green 80. Green 80. 372. Lucy.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles. Steps away to his left. And that's complete to Lewis. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lucy. 372.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 6 there on first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Green 80. Move.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hey, 5-0.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Omaha. Hank. Mike 51. 11.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 5. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Spread right, 72.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Mike 39, Lucy. Green 80. Green 80. Check three. 372. Lucy.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That's it. 180.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Gun. 20. 57. Gun.
To throw on second down is Newton. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Green 80. Kill. Spread left. Show left. Lucy. All go.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And he's got Shockey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
spread right, smack. Move. Show left.
Hey, let's get that ball, dude.
Lucy.
Bortles. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Bortles going to come up here on 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nigel Bradden brings him down.
Let's go. Mike 39, Lucy. Set.
Johnson running left. And an alley to run. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Let's go.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Hank.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Hank.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Underneath for Johnson. And he's taken down. At the 43, but not before picking up the first. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
372.
Bortles now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Bortles now 10 of 10 to start the game. How about that? As he comes up on a 1st and 10.
Spread left, spread left, spread left. Mike 39, Lucy. 372.
Now Bortles. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Check. 53.
11B, 11B.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Move.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So right. Move. 11. Hey, 54, Ricky.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. And complete to Lewis over the middle. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Move.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Bunch right.
This is Clement. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Parkey's kick is good. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And
he's got it at the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for the Panthers. 62 yards. On first down, it's Newton. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. J.J. Watt able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Throwing is Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Set. 180.
Newton now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Got three down.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Sunday. Green 80.
They try the left side with Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Green 80. Move. Hey, 5-0. Green inside.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Mike 39, Lucy. Mike 39, Lucy.
Check.
11. Lucy.
Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Akeem Hicks in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Mike 51.
Bunch right. Short left. 372. Green inside.
Here's Bortles to throw. forced out to his left. And he's going to go down again.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Short left. Lucy.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Back to throw, Newton. This is Riddick on the screen. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the Panthers in for the score. Well, the defensive coverage was good. So good, he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point forthcoming. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Lucy. Hank. Lucy.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, 54, Ricky.
On first down, Bortles. Finding some room at midfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bryant. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Bortles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles being under pressure again, and down he goes again. Courtney Upshaw in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11. Move.
Shotgun now for Bortles. He's going to sling this deep. This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Green 80. Green 80. Green 80.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. 180. 20.
Now it's Newton. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Do some.
Newton to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Green 80. Green 80. 372. Hank.
Bortles going to look to throw. And he is going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Bortles. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. The Redskins have scored yet again. They've really opened that one up. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Let's get it.
We're set.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Buying time to his left. He's going to let it. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey. 4 down. Single.
Set. Like 80. 20.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll look to throw. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The quick slant, good for a 1st down, a gain of 12. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They were trying to go back to Allen there. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. One last throw here for Newton. Flushed out right. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last